Welcome to the second video on limit and fit system. In this video, we discuss about the term deviation, fit and its classification with suitable examples. Let us start with the term deviations. The deviation is defined as the algebraic difference between a size, the size under consideration, to its corresponding basic size. So it may be the value of this deviation may be positive, negative or zero. Then what is upper deviation? So upper deviation is the algebraic difference between the maximum limit of size or the upper size and the corresponding basic size. Similarly, the lower deviation is the algebraic difference between the minimum limit of size or the lower limit of size to its corresponding basic size. And actual size means here the size conservation will be the actual size, that is the size measured from a particular workpiece to its corresponding basic size. And finally, an important term known as fundamental deviation. And this fundamental deviation is defined as it is either upper or lower deviation. We have to consider the upper deviation, lower deviation, which is nearer to the zero line. So from the upper deviation and lower deviation, we have to choose which is nearer to the zero line or which is nearer to the basic size. That has to be chosen as the fundamental deviation. Consider an example of this deviation. Here this line represents the zero line and let it be 28 mm as in the earlier example. And we are considering this shaft. So the shaft size is given as 28 minus 0.1 and minus 0.2. Both limits are in minus side because this shaft is below the basic size. And we need to find the upper deviation, lower deviation and fundamental deviation for this shaft. So first we need to write the maximum size of shaft and minimum size of the shaft. So from this dimension, we can tell that the maximum size of shaft is equal to 28 minus 0.1, so that is 27.9 millimeter, and minimum size of shaft is 28 minus 0.2, so that is 27.8 mm. So since these two values are known, now we can find what is an upper deviation, what is lower deviation. We know that upper deviation is the algebraic difference between the maximum size of shaft and minus the basic size. So we know that the maximum size is 27.9 and the basic size is 28. So the value is minus 0.1 mm. So this is our upper deviation. And similarly, the lower deviation is the minimum size of shaft minus its basic size. And the minimum size is given as 27.8 minus 28 is the basic size. So the value is minus 0.2 mm. So that is our lower deviation. And if we consider this upper deviation and lower deviation, and which is nearest to the basic size, that we have to find. So we will use this picture. So here in this picture we can tell that this is the this line is representing the maximum size of the shaft, and the difference with the basic size is this one. So this is the upper deviation, and this one is the this line is representing the lower limit size of the shaft, and the difference with the basic size, this one is the lower deviation. So we know that from this picture, we know that this dimension is very closer to the zero line, and this is at a far distance from the zero line. So we have to choose this upper deviation in this case as the fundamental deviation. So the fundamental deviation here it is minus 0.1 mm. Similarly, we can mark the upper deviation and lower deviation of the whole dimensions here. So this is the zero line. I am extending the zero line like this, and it has got this is representing the minimum size of the hole. So this is actually the lower deviation of the hole, and this line is representing the maximum size of the hole, and this difference, that is the algebraic difference between the maximum size of the hole and the basic size. Here this line is representing the zero line, that is the basic size. So this is our upper deviation and this is our lower deviation. Next important term is the fit. It is a very important term in this limit and fit system. So the fit is defined as the relationship that exists between two matching parts, a hole and shaft, with respect to their dimensional difference before assembly. That is very important. It should be taken before assembly. There are three types of fits which are given as under, and first out of that we will consider the first type of fit, and that is the clearance fit. Okay, so the clearance fit can be defined as uh, in that fit the shaft is always smaller than the hole. The positive allowance exists between the largest possible shaft and the smallest possible hole. So always there will be a clearance between the hole and shaft. In this picture it can be shown like this. This one is the clearance. This is the clearance, and this is always exist. There should be a clearance between hole and shaft in the clearance fit. That's why it is known as clearance fit. And this further it can be we can have the minimum clearance and maximum clearance. So the minimum clearance is defined as the difference between minimum size of hole and the maximum size of shaft. That is this one. This is marked earlier. See, this is because this is the maximum size of the shaft. We know that, and this one is the minimum size of the shaft. Okay, in this tolerance system, this is the minimum size of the shaft. Sorry, hole, and this is the maximum size of the shaft. So the difference is actually marked here, and this is the minimum clearance. On the other hand, the maximum clearance is that it is a difference between maximum size of hole. So this is the maximum size of hole, and here it is, this is the minimum size of the shaft. And this difference, okay, this is the difference. This much difference is known as the maximum clearance. So that is a possibility. Our dimensions we are based on the assembly. We are randomly choosing a shaft and hole. So it may vary between this minimum clearance to maximum clearance. Let's consider an example of clearance fit, a mathematical example. Then before that, we can have either we can represent the fit like this, like in this picture, or in this picture. This is the simplest representation of a fit. Okay, so we are not representing any actual figures, only we are represented it with the tolerance zones of shaft and tolerance zones of the hole, and a straight line is also drawn, that is representing the zero line, which is representing the basic size. And from this picture we can tell that which one is higher and which one is lower. Here the shaft is below the zero line, the hole is above the zero line. So here we can tell that in all the cases, all the combinations, the hole size is always greater than the shaft size. So this is the representation of a clearance fit. And in the example, we will consider a hole of size 28 plus 0.2 and plus 0.3. That means the maximum size of hole, maximum size of this is hole, maximum size will be 28.3, and the minimum size will be 28.2 mm. It is 0.3, not 0. Okay, next we are considering a shaft of size 28, because again we have to use this 28 because our Basic size is 28 only, and 28 minus 0.1 and 28 minus 0.2. Now we can tell that the maximum size of shaft is equal to 27.9 and the minimum size is equal to 27.8 mm. Now from these maximum sizes and minimum sizes, we can have the minimum clearance. So the minimum clearance is defined as the minimum size of hole minus maximum size of shaft. So we know that the minimum size of hole from this here it is already determined as 28.2 and the maximum size of shaft is determined as 27.9. So the difference is 0.3 mm. So that is our maximum clearance, sorry, minimum clearance, and that can be represented with this line. So this difference is our minimum clearance in this example. And similarly, the maximum in the same way, the maximum clearance can be defined as the maximum size of a hole minus minimum size of shaft. So the maximum size of hole is given as 28.3 and the minimum size of shaft is given as 27.8 and the difference is 0.5 mm. The second type of fit is an interference fit, and it is defined as the shaft is in this fit, the shaft is always larger than the hole, and it also having the minimum interference and maximum interference, and it can be represented graphically like this. Similarly as in the clearance fit, and the minimum interference and maximum interference is defined with the help of a problem in the next slide. Consider a hole of size 28 0 0 0 plus 0.2 and a shaft of size 28 plus 0.3 and plus 0.4, and the minimum interference is defined as the maximum hole minus minimum shaft. So in our example, the maximum hole is given as 28.2 and the minimum shaft is given as 28.3. So the difference is minus 0.1 mm. So the minus represents the interference, and similarly the maximum interference is defined as the difference between minimum hole minus maximum shaft size. So in this example, we can tell that the minimum hole is 28.0 and the maximum shaft is 28.4. So the difference is minus 0.4 mm. So this is our maximum interference, and here it is the minimum interference. The third and final type of fit is the transition fit. It is occurs when the resulting fit varies between a clearance and interference fits. We can't tell that whether it is a clearance fit or interference fit. Both are possible with these combinations. Here the tolerance zones of shaft and hole overlap, that is shown in this picture. See, you can see that it is overlapping here. Okay, so because of this overlapping, the possibilities is that either it will have a clearance fit or it will have an interference fit. Let's consider this example. The hole size is given as 28, 0, 0 and 0.2, and shaft size is given as 28 plus 0.1 and minus 0.2. So the maximum clearance can be determined as maximum hole minus minimum shaft. So it is 28.2 minus 27.8. It is 0.4 mm, and that can be represented like this. This is the maximum clearance, possible maximum clearance in this fit. And the maximum interference can be given as minimum hole minus maximum shaft. So it is 28 minus 28.1, that is equal to minus 0.1. So that can be represented with this narrow gap. The remaining terms will be discussed in the third video. Thank you for watching.